Yeah, see, we on time today. Well, we 1 minute late.
That's on time. That's
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 on
real
time.
motherfucker. That is
Man,
that's
the
as good
show
as
is
it.
on time like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh shit. Oh, we're bringing order to the universe. Oh man, it's been a one hell of a week. One hell of a trip.
Right.
This
Go on to
to
the
the
mantra so we
Victoria.
can go and get in.
Yeah. Through the power, force, might, and will of the great nothingness of the almighty powers of the great nothingness of almighty flow, the great nothingness of infinite beingness of infinite, endless, limitless, invisible life, from which comes the absolute all. All that was, all that is, and all that is being and becoming realized into physical realization, actualization, and form, as we are now willing commanded to be, is now being and becoming an active force of higher consciousness and an active force of infinite intelligence within us all now. Being and becoming the great primordial dragon god son Kundalini flame, now whirling and ascending up our spine from our root chakra to our central heart chakra, on up to our royal crown chakra, igniting our royal crown chakra, illuminating our first eye, our Lord Amunel Drakra, our hidden priestly grandmaster magi, dragon god son, king and queen, igniting all of our 72 chakras in our first eye, our 72 primordial dragon god son, kings and queens, and all of our legions of 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 armies 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 of armies, being and becoming our own grandmaster mother, dragon god sunlight beam mind ship Merkaba, opening up a supermassive black hole, folding out of this time space continuum, returning back to our original primordial beginning, returning back to our original primordial station and original primordial DNA blueprint before creation and humanity and before the fall of our primordial soul, renewing our dark matter, dark energy souls, reabsorbing our original primordial essences, reigniting the divine spark back to its original primordial charge, recharging our infinite souls back with the great mother dragon goddess queen. Being and becoming one with the absolute all that was, all that is, and all that is being and becoming realized into physical realization, actualization, and form as we are now willing commanded to be. Now, bringing all out war, judgment, death, and destruction upon the multi universe created by the lower multi dimensional archonic demiurge, angelic, demonic energies that slayed our primordial souls before creation, using our primordial energy to create this light and energy extraction creation matrix, imprisoning our souls, keeping us ignorant of our true higher self so it can feed off of our light through this wicked worldly system until now, because now's the time of their fall, as our new higher primordial dark matter, dark energy self return back to creation from our primordial beginning, traveling through a supermassive black hole in our grandmaster mother, dragon god, sunlight beam, mind ship Merkaba, ripping through and tearing holes into this space time continuum, circling all of the corners, all of the divine parts at once, now all shedding their physical cocoons, being and becoming beings of dark matter, dark energy, emitting a new light, now all ascending up into the Grand Master, Mother Dragon God, Sunlight Being, Mindship, Merkaba, along with the infinite soul of Mother Earth, leaving an empty shell behind as we open up a supermassive black hole, folding out of this creation matrix as it is completely destroyed, as we are all now reunited back with the infinite all as one, now free to begin exploring true divine love, being and becoming a new primordial universe where the earth is renewed into something beyond any description, as our souls are now free to become our own worlds and kings and queens, exploring a new and never explored universe and multiverse in peace, love, and harmony until this day of Brahma becomes the next night of Brahma, through the power, force, and might, will of the great nothingness of the almighty powers of the great nothingness of almighty flow, the great nothingness of infinite beingness, of infinite, endless, limitless, invisible life, from which comes the absolute all that was, all that is, and all that is being and becoming realized into physical realization, actualization, and form, as we all now will and command it to be. Abracadabra, ashe. Crown Chakra Day libations. Aim, the nothingness, Ashe. Ain Soft, the infinite, Ashe. Ain Soft or the infinite light, Ashe. Adam Catman, Atik Yaman, the ancient of ancient, the most ancient of days. Arik Yampin, the big face, the primordial Christ, the hidden face. Atzilis, emanations, the supernal universe manifesting as a holy, divine, infinite, magical names. Ashe, the cosmic Christ. Ashe, the great abyss of Gnosis, the crown of Zerampin, manifesting as the indwelling Christ. Ashe,